You know what is surrender?
Yeah. When you worship an idol, you know, worshipping an idol is not bad. Worshipping uh, a figure, a form is not bad. And if you're able to surrender to it, it's good. These things were made for somewhat convenience of people because people could not conceive the great form, the God, without a form, right? So it was a method of teaching them to surrender themselves like an object, surrender themselves, like very scientifically speaking. It's not, when we talk about surrender to life, or when you surrender to an idol, when you surrender to an deity, right? And it's all there. I'm not saying there are things which are beyond our perception. There are things, I'm not denying that, but I'm also not being a, you know, I would say a promoter of that, because I do not know honestly. So I don't want to comment on all those things. But I can talk on in terms of human beings that when we surrender, it's firstly acceptance of the feeling that you're feeling. And then you're surrendering the feeling, the emotion in itself, right? So you're letting go in terms of pain has come, pain has arisen in this body. You have witnessed that pain. You have accepted it with all the consequences it has brought. And then you have let it go. See, surrender can only happen if there is first acceptance of whatever is going within you. And so anything in this world, at the very fundamental level, it's about your emotions, your feelings, right? We can get into debate about objective world, subjective world, but who's the one debating? It's a subjective entity, right? So at the end of the day, feeling, if you can surrender, whatever sort of feeling, not, I'm not saying surrender just the bad feelings, or I wouldn't even categorize them as good and bad. Like feelings are feelings. Surrender the painful feelings, sadness, right? Fear. Also surrender the happy feelings. Right? You, it comes, you witness it, and then you accept it, and then you let it go. So it's about not clinging, but also not pushing away. So it's a balance between both of them. So surrender is just this constant awareness of letting go of things as they come through you, as they pass through you, like how the world passes through you. When you understand letting go, right? You also understand in the process why you are desiring what you are desiring, right? So if a desire arises, I witness it, right? I accept it, but in the process of accepting it, I'm also inquiring why has it arisen within me? It is very natural, it will come. Just this process of letting go can give you insight on if you really want something. Like Osho once said that be careful for what you desire for, you might actually get it. And so many times it happens that once you get something that you really, really wanted, you don't want it anymore. It has happened and it happens to all of us. And we are perpetually stuck in that cycle of having something or the other to fill the void. So if a desire arises within me to work with animals, right, then that process of letting go will not hinder my work with animals, right? Because that's what I really want to do. That's what gives me fulfillment. Letting go does not mean that you stop living, you leave this world. Letting go simply means that you allow everything that is not for you to fall away and what's for you to come to you. So that, my friend, is letting go.